Smartphones are an inevitable part of our life. Be it from dialing, calling, texting, we rely upon our smartphones a lot. Now the question is, can these devices take pictures that we anticipate from a DSLR? The answer is yes. In this video, we're gonna deal with all those aspects and the constraints that will be surrounding our topic. So keep watching the video till the end to know the three important things that we require to take pro-looking photos using your smartphone camera.
Hey, what's happening guys? In this video we're gonna learn how to take pro-looking photos using your smartphone camera. I'm Srinathan Das and you're watching The Passionate Photographer. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you some of my best images, and that will be the perfect implementation of all the things I've shown in this video. And all of those images were taken by my smartphone. See it. Now, composition is one of the most vital aspects of photography that photographers either tend to overdo or completely ignore. An ideal composition is the way to get the perfect shot. Make sure to level up your subject parallel to the camera so that you will get the perfect lineup. That's what composes the perfect composition.
This picture shows the ideal way to level up your image. If the bird or your subject is at the ground level, then you should angle your camera according to it. Your camera should be parallel to the subject in order to get the perfect composition.
As a thumb rule, the subject should be parallel to the camera. Now, let me just show you really quick what I mean by that. So, I'm gonna take a picture of this flower. I'm gonna show you, move my camera a little bit. Okay. So, this is the picture I'm gonna take, alright, of this flower. I can take it in two ways. Either I can stand and take it from this angle, or I can sit down and take it from this angle. I would show the two images and it's for you to judge which one looks better. Now, photography is 90% lightning. The one who can control light can master photography. The best way to do that is by controlling the shutter speed. The slower the shutter speed is, the more light your camera captures. The faster the shutter speed is, the less light it records. Now, most of the smartphones do not come with a feature that can actually enable you to control the shutter speed, except for the Lumias and the Galaxy S6 and S7. Now, in the average smartphone cameras, you can do that by controlling the brightness meter. And I would show you how to do that in the next footage. So we were discussing about controlling the exposure. Now I'm gonna use my smartphone like Law 1 is to demonstrate this purpose. So let me just show the exposure button really quick. Okay, this is the exposure bar. Right now it's at 0, so that's what we call a normal exposure. If I wanted to increase it, I would move it towards the right, and you can see the subjects appear a bit more bright. Now don't tend to increase it too far, or else it will just overexpose the image. And for the reverse, I would just pull it towards the left and it will darken the image. Now here we have a thumb rule as well. If you want the foreground to be visible and the background to be washed out, you can increase the exposure. If you want the background to be visible and the foreground to wash out, you can reduce the exposure.
Looking at this pic, you might be imagining that it was taken in midnight, but this pic was taken at 8 a.m. I played with the exposure a little bit. I lowered the exposure to 2 stops and this was the result. It seems like it was taken in the dark. These sun rays were captured using the concept of exposure bracketing. Highlighting or increasing the exposure to two stops can get you capture the rays beautifully from the trees or the surrounding.
Now we have reached at the last part of our video and we are talking about understanding your camera software. Now most of you blogs will be saying, "Come on man, I have been using my smartphone for like ages. I know it better than you." Well, certainly you do. There's no disagreeing on that. But there are certain facts, there are certain things that our camera software ships with and we know nothing about it. Just like the first one, HDR. So what does HDR stand for? It is high dynamic range, we all know that, right? But most of the wannabe photographers just click photos using that mode because the images turn out to be wonderful. It sounds like a fancy stuff, but it's on the technical side. HDR takes three different shots, an overexposed one, an underexposed one, and with a normal exposure. It combines all those three images and gives you the perfect one, the perfect shot that you have been anticipating all the while. So if you are in a place, if you are stuck in a situation where you cannot just understand how to maintain the light, how to click the picture, go for HDR mode and it will give you the shot that you expect.
This picture was taken without the HDR mode. You can clearly see it is a bit underexposed. This image was taken under HDR mode. You can see the subject is beautifully exposed and all details are clearly visible.
That's it guys, 3 basic steps to take pro-looking photos using a smartphone. Now you won't turn into a professional photographer by following these steps, but it can in fact heighten up your photography skills. Now if you like this video, if you found it informative, do hit the like button. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. It's my first video, I'm gonna be coming up with videos every week. Do check out my other YouTube channel, Guitar for Life. I play guitar as well. That's channel for like tutorials and covers of guitar. Now I am available on all the social sites. Follow me on Instagram.com/3998, Facebook.com/3998. Check out our Facebook page, Facebook.com/thepassionatephotographer. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome.